Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I created this everyday makeup look for you. It typically takes me about 30 minutes to achieve this look. Today it will take me a little bit longer just because I'm going through every step with you and explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I do go in depth on how I fill in my lips and how I achieve this like fake lip filler look. So if you guys want to see how I created this look right here, then just please keep on watching. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it. I am going to do my eyebrows off camera because it just takes a long time, and right now I'm in the process of like growing them out. I don't even remember how my old everyday makeup tutorial like video went. I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember what products I was using. So I am just gonna like do what I'm doing now. I still do the same thing for my brows though. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown, and I have been using Ebony too because I accidentally bought it, but right now I have dark brown, so I'm using dark brown. And I kind of just pluck my own eyebrows. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do with them yet. I just want them to be like thicker. So I am going to jump off. I hope I'm like centered. Okay. But I am going to hop off and do my eyebrows off camera, and then I will be right back for the rest of it. So give me 1 second. So the eyebrows are done. This is like the best I could really get them to look right now just because of like, I don't know. Just it's a process, and I'm just trying to make them thicker. I know they're not going to be like super thick, but at least like a little bit thicker. So I start off with the eyes like always because I like to clean up fallout. And I have this KKW Beauty palette. I use it like literally all the time. It's the it doesn't have a name in it. It's the KKW eyeshadow palette. That's all it says. Yeah, it doesn't have the name of it, but it is this one right here, and it's like old and beat up. But I typically use it for this color, this color right here, as my transition shade. So I will take that shade, it's like a mauve shade, and the M532 from Morphe. It looks like this, it's like a very fluffy brush. And I just go in with that shade, nothing precise at all, like very messy actually. And I will take it and just put it like all over my crease, but I do start like at the outer corner, and I try to like blend it down right here and out, and I just go in windshield wiper motions back and forth until I just make like a little shadow and just give my eye some dimension. Just taking it and creating a shadow. You don't need to go too heavy with your hand, just be a little bit precise. And I know like ideally people don't have the time to do this every day, but like on a day-to-day basis, I won't wear anything at all. So this is what I do. You guys can tweak it however you want it to make it easier for you. But this is like what I do when I'm trying to look that up. I even do this look like if I'm going to dinner. I don't wear much makeup nowadays. And I sometimes will like take it up into like where my eyebrow starts right here. Because then like when I do my contour, I will like bring it down and do like a slimmer nose look. So then I will go in with a like warmer tone brown. I'm just taking this one right here. I'll typically take that one, my bronzer, or just like honestly any brown. I'm not picky for my everyday. And I'll take the Morphe M433 brush. It's just like this. It's like a little bit flatter, and I like how it picks up the product, but like I can also blend it out very easy. So I'm just going to take that on both sides, and then I just tap off the excess, and I will just literally place it all over my lid. And this just gives your like makeup that like very effortless like smoky eye, like very light smoky eye though, not like anything crazy. And I just kind of like pat and rub in, and then like I'll go in the crease a little bit, and I take it all over the lid because I like how this makes my eyes look. And a lot of people that I talk to, they say that like they're good at doing their makeup for the most part. They just have a hard time with shadow. And honestly, shadow is so easy, especially if you're trying to achieve a look like this. And again, I'm just flicking it up. And then I will take the Morphe M532 brush again and kind of just like blend those edges out. The last part for eyes, I will just take a angled brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH49 brush. It's like this. And I will take the darkest shade in the palette. And this palette is this one right here. And I just pick up a bunch of product. And it's like not so dense, like the brush isn't so stiff, like the bristles. It's very soft. So like if I want to like flick it out, it makes it very easy. And then I just take some MAC Fix Plus and I will spray that on there. And then I will go back in and dip it some more and then tap off the excess. And what I do, it's like so easy. I just create like a little flick at the ends. Something like that, just to kind of like when I do my mascara, it just like opens up my eyes a little bit more. And it's so easy. And it looks so pretty. And then since my eyes are go more down at the ends, I will just add a little bit at the end to kind of like make the eye a little bit even. You see how I just take like the corner part of the brush, like the little tip, like the top point, and I like use that to like blend right here. Because it just gives it like a very cat eye look. You can like play around with it, make it longer or shorter, however you want to fit your eye. And that is done, and like that's all I do with the eyes. Until the end, then I will apply like some highlight, but that's it for the eyes. So now, time for skin. So lately I have been using the It Cosmetics CC cream. It's this one right here with the SPF 50 in it. I love it so much, but the only thing is it's very, very high coverage, and I don't tend to like lean towards like full coverage for my day-to-day. So I'm still using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It's still my favorite. The Fit Me by Maybelline, I went through I think 2 or 3 bottles since the last time I've been on here. So the Maybelline Fit Me is like great for like a cheaper price, at a cheaper price point. But love this, just a little bit too like full coverage for me. I will use it like if I'm like going out or going somewhere, but for day-to-day I will use this. And even the Maybelline Fit Me is less high coverage than this. So just so you guys know, if you do go out and purchase this, it is like full coverage, and I think you can still build it up. I never personally built it up because I just didn't need it, but it is good for like those people that do want like that full coverage look. I'm just going to take 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And this shade is a little bit light for me right now because it was in Miami, so we're just going to work with it though. And I just apply a little bit, little by little by each section, but like you could still see like marks on my skin, like my freckles and everything, so, and beauty marks, so I like that. Done. As you can see, just 1 pump goes a long way. You just need it to like even out your skin tone, nothing too crazy. And then the next thing I go in with, this is like my like favorite cream contour, cream bronzer I mean. It's a holy grail product. I didn't think the color would match me as well as it does, but it does, and it's so creamy, so blendable. It is the Chanel Soleil bronzer in this, let me see if this will focus. Is this one right here. I'm not going to even say the name because I'm going to butcher it, but it is so creamy. It is so good. I just take like a brush like this, like a little kabuki brush, and this is the JH03, but I also have like other ones that I use. This one was just a clean one, so I just grabbed it, and this is exactly what I do with it. I love how I love cream products lately. So I just like swirl it in. This is probably too much. I don't even put that much usually. And I like look where the shadow is, and I just like kind of press it in just like that. Just like to warm up my face. And just like that. Tip of my nose. Around my hairline. And just like connecting it all. I use it more as a bronzer. I don't contour with this. So see that one swirl went all over my face, and I will like take it up to my cheeks because like I like that look of like being sun-kissed and tanned. So like that. And I will take some underneath my lip because it gives you the effect of like big juicy lips. And I mean, who doesn't want big juicy lips? You crazy? I just take the same beauty blender that I use for my foundation and I go over it like that. And now for concealer, I am going to go back to like the OG NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard and Medium Ginger. Or no, wait, this is Cafe something in French, I'm assuming. But light 24, and this is Medium 2 in Ginger. And I just kind of like going with light 24. And the inner corner is right here. And then on the right here to kind of shape out that wing and lift my eye a little bit more. And then I will just add a dot of this because it's still too light for me, even this one. And then around my nose, conceal a little bit more, like the bridge of my nose right here. And that's all I do for concealer now, like barely anything. And I just take the same beauty blender again, and this is the black beauty blender. This is like the Pro Professional one. I do like it better than the other colors. I feel like that it's softer. So this is what I have been grabbing lately. And then to like clean up the end of my eye, like I don't like to like blend it because it will ruin the line, but I will take like a flat concealer brush. This one is from Sigma. The flat concealer brush, did I say that? And I kind of like drag it out and like shape out the wing to make it like pointier. Just like that. And then I blend out. And that is how I apply my concealer. It just looks very flawless and it sharpens up that outer little flick that we have. I wouldn't even consider it like a wing, but just like a little flick. Before I go in with any powder or any like thing to set my face, I will go in with a cream blush. I am using the Isla, I-L-I-A, I don't know however the company wants you to pronounce it, in Lady Bird. This is one of my favorite cream blushes. It is just this very like dusty rose color and it's like very pinky and cute. I also like the Milk Cosmetics cream brush, wow, what a mouthful, cream blushes. This one is in Rec. This is actually like a lip and cheek, and I'm pretty sure this is like a lip and cheek as well. But I like this a lot. But I don't like apply it directly to the skin with the stick. I will like rub it in the back of my hand, and then I'll pick it up with a beauty blender because it just like applies way better in my opinion. So that's what I do. And then like I will pick it up, and then I start up high, and then like bring it down the cheek. But I love how natural it looks, and like the makeup just looks so beautiful. And then like I will apply it to my nose. I love how that looks. Like it just brings color to the face. If I'm going full glam, I won't like do a lot of these steps, but like every day I just like how natural all the creams look. And then again up here. And it's okay if you put too much. Like cream is very easy to like blend out. I know it seems like a lot of steps, but I promise it's not. Like it, and I honestly get this done so fast. And then just before I set my under eyes, I will go in and blend the concealer out again, just because my under eyes do crease easy. So just blend it out. And I'm not going to use the translucent powder for my under eyes. For like a day-to-day, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't like full-on bake. I just take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. It's in the shade Fair Pale. And I just take this, and it's a very fine powder, and I'll take like a brush like this and just kind of like press it in and just set my under eyes. Because I want the rest of my face to look dewy. Okay? And then I will bring this with me like in my purse to touch up like any of the oily spots. I'm just going to take this Morphe M515. It's like this little tiny, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like this little tiny brush. There's a tip like that. And I just take the two same colors that I went on my eye, I mix them together at the same time, and I will just smoke out the under eye. And then I will take like a flat kind of like fluffy brush like this, and I will take those two colors again and just kind of like smoke it out even more. It's like a wider brush. And this is the Ulta Beauty eyelash curler. I don't typically use this one. I usually use the one from MAC. That's like my favorite one. It grabs your lashes and curls them so well, but I think I just misplaced it or accidentally like tossed it in the trash, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. So my favorite mascaras are the L'Oreal Voluminous Paris mascara. It's this one right here. It's a very like fluffy one, and it kind of curves in like that. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. I love this one. It's like a drugstore brand, but it works just as good as my higher end ones. And then the Bag Bang from Benefit is a really, really good one. I like how it really elongates my lashes. So I like this one. But today I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal one. And what I like about this one is like a lot of the product comes off on the brush. And I kind of just like hit the tips first. And then like I will grab to the bottom. Okay, and that is it for the eyelashes. Sorry if I keep looking, just looking at the monitor. So now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of highlight, not too much. I'm not like the biggest fan of highlight anymore. I know, like shocking, but I will go in with a little bit of highlight now. This is just the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop on the tip of my nose, and then like I diffuse it with my finger, and then like on my cheeks just a little bit, and just a little bit here. And then like I'll grab another clean brush and I'll just like kind of wipe it. Just to give like a natural glow. Like I've been into like skin lately, you know? And I like hit the top of my lip a little bit. And then I will go in with like a tiny little brush and then just hit in my inner quarters. And now for one of the last and final steps is lips. So I've gotten questions, like I get them all the time, like if somebody sees me, they just ask me if my lips are done. My lips are not done. If they were, they would be even. I would make my Cupid's bow even. And because like one side is like pointy and the other side is like curved. And yeah, so some days my lips look huge. Like typically if I eat a lot of salt. But I don't get them done. My mom naturally has like really, really big lips. Like hers look crazy compared to mine. But I don't get my lips done. I just like fill them in and kind of like give the effect of having like lip filler. I don't know if I'll ever get lip filler. Like I'm not against like any cosmetic surgeries. I just like, I'm scared. So, but I wouldn't get my lips done. Like that's something I wouldn't change because I think they're like good enough. But as of now, because I know how, like my mind could change once I get older. But as of now, I love my lips. So I just take like any lip liner really. Like I have a lot of KKW. I love her nudes. Like it just has to be like a nude. I like this one from MAC. It's Hover. But I think I'm going to go with this one. It's like a brown. It's KKW lip liner and Classic Kim. It's this one right here and it's sharpened. So I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to show you guys what I do. So you see? Okay. So I just literally, like my lip ends, you see like right here. And I'm going down here. So just imagine if I overline them like crazy. And I'm probably going to overline them even more today because I'm going in depth and talking to you guys about it. But I just love giving the effect of like fuller lips. So like that's what I do at the bottom. And I did put on a Burt's Bees chapstick just to like make sure that they're hydrated. I noticed like the centers of my lips are like, they're very pouty and they stick out, but it's like this part that like curves in. So that's the first part I do. And then I start up here. And just like fill in the outer parts. So I don't do too much of the inner part. Even my own mom will ask me if I got my lips done sometimes because I just like overdo it. So then typically I will go in with like a very nude color and kind of like fill it in even to the line. I'm just going to use the Morphe liquid lipstick in the color Virgin. It's like a pink. So I'm going to go in with this and I'll put a good amount, blend it out, and then, so then I take this brush from Laura Mercier and it has like a little lip thing at the end, and I literally like blend it. And I try to get rid of that harsh line because this is like a darker color. And then I will just go back in with my concealer brush and clean up the edges. This is probably like what takes me the longest is my lips. But it's just how I do it. You can definitely like manipulate them to make them more pouty looking. I just kind of cut off the sides. And then the final step for the lips will be gloss. Any really like gloss works. I like these ones from, I don't know, is this L'Oreal? I don't know if this is Maybelline or L'Oreal. I can't remember. Oh, it's Maybelline. So it's these it's a lifter gloss from Maybelline. I have like so many of this one in like different colors. I'm obsessed with them. They have like a good like variety of colors. And I'll just take it on the brush. I'm so used to putting things on the back of my hands instead of going in directly. But I just put it on a brush and blend that in as well. And it just makes your lips look huge. Like the gloss definitely, like the cherry on top of the sundae. And then that's it. So no, I don't have filler. At least not yet. And that is how I fill in my lips. I was going to do a dedicated video on just how I fill in my lips because I just get so many questions. Like my own aunt was convinced that I had filler at one point. But I don't. At the end, I just set my face with Fix Plus because it feels amazing. I really don't even need to set it because I don't like necessarily have so much makeup on, but I just like how it makes my skin look even dewier. Okay everyone, and that completes the video. If you guys liked the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell for post notifications. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!